So just before the video does start, just a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch. I do daily trading guides including loads of price sheets for special card trading, silver trading and so on and so on. And you get them daily over there for £5 a month or free with Amazon Prime. So guys, and welcome to day 2 of Trade and Play Premier League edition. So we had a great episode yesterday and we managed to build our way up to this team. We then go in and gave you guys the decision on 2 different options to go and build, or to go and buy for the team, sorry. And those options were either Mahrez, I think that's second inform Mahrez and Delafeu, or one to watch Wan-Bissaka and inform Gabriel Jesus. Now, looking at the comments of the YouTube video, if we can scroll this over, the comments are actually very nice, so thank you very much for the support. Basically, it was pretty renowned that it was option 2. A few option 1s in there, but the majority of these are option 2. So we will be going with the likes of Wan-Bissaka for mate, whatever this guy's called again, and Gabriel Jesus for the likes of Rashford. But we're going to have to do a little bit of trading until we can get there, because obviously we need to wait for a few things to sell on and such. And what I've been doing this morning is basically doing a little bit of a different silver trade method to the last one. So once you trade with silvers for a while, which is something I've done this year, I've traded my first 10 million coins, all came via silvers. I did no icon trading, no special card trading. You learn all the expensive silvers, which as a result allows you to kind of do something like this, and you basically just go for them one by one. Now, you don't really need market knowledge from what the player is going for, because what you can do is you can just compare them to the second cheapest on the market. So again, all you got to do is just go for them one by one. Find all the expensive silvers. So we know that Reece James, and let's say, sorry, Daniel James, nope, Reece James. Let's say one pops up for 1k. We can basically see that he sells that for 2k, so if one pops up for 1k, I'd go and buy it. Likewise, I know that the Crystal Palace left mid is worth a bit, so if one pops up for 1k, I'd go and buy it because they all sell for 2.2. And what you basically do is, again, just gain knowledge of all the expensive silvers in this league, or, you know, for any leagues used by League SBCs, and just go for them one by one trying to get good deals. So I'll probably go off the presumption that I could give or take sell him off 2.5. Might take a few listings, but you can only see there's a few on the market, and bear in mind he's quite useful for the, obviously, Man City SBC. You've gone and bought him. A few other cards we got Durek here for 950, he's going to be sold for 2.2k. Got the likes of Zamar for 4.1k, he's going to get sold for 6k. Got Faroni for 2k, he's going to get sold for 3.2k. And we got Barbaria for 1.8k, he's going to get sold off 2.8k. A lot of the silvers we bought yesterday as well have sold on. In fact, there's some schlups I bought there for 1.4 and 1.5k. Any other cards we bought that have gone and sold on? There you go, when I picked up Japovic, or Jack Kupovic for 700 coins earlier. There you go, you can see a few of these other Premier League players that I've gone and bought this morning, but that's what we're going to be doing this morning. So instead of just sniping the cheapest Bundesliga ones, we're going to be using our market knowledge and going for them one by one. Allows you to trade with more expensive silvers. Give you guys a little update how it's going. I'd say these guys should be going for about 2.5k, got a few there for 700. You can just see how OP it is, because you're not sniping these players, you're just going for them one by one, which means you're going to pick up a lot of deals that a lot of people who, without market knowledge, can't be picking up. So we've gone and done one of the advanced SBCs just while waiting for a few silvers to sell on, and we've gone and done the Around the World. Now the Around the World is going to give us a 50k pack for, I think it's 16.2, which actually sounds quite expensive for this, but because all rare golds are right now about 1.5, 1.6, that's at least going to guarantee 16k back, and that's even if I don't go and pack anything. So without further ado, let's go and submit that. Again, these Road to Glory series isn't going to be SBC heavy. We're just going to do the old SBC while waiting for stuff to sell on, because it allows us to build up our coins while waiting for stuff to sell on. And, what's it called? And obviously try and pack something good at the same time. So I believe it's at least the boards. Sadly, not a walkout, but what are we going to get ourselves nonetheless? It's French. It's a left wing. It's Martial. Okay, so Martial, I think, sits on about 5k right now. The good thing you got to remember is every single League and Rare we get is, I believe, about 4k. So please give me some League and Rares. We do get Iniesta, we do get Matey Boy, and we very conveniently don't get any League and Rares. Now, there is theories that... Oh no, we do get, sorry, we get the Digigi. But no, there is a theory that when gold players are rarer, they're harder to pack, because pack weight works dynamically going off of the player's price, which is why maybe if, let's say, certain bronzes are needed for certain SBCs and they're super expensive, they're not packed as commonly as other bronzes, because they arguably have dynamic pack weight. That's a theory, just a FIFA theory. But there's that. What we'll probably do now is hopefully sell these on, and then we'll go and build the players for the team. So we have made our purchases for the team as such. We've also gone and sold, well, we're just still selling on a lot of these silvers in the background as such. Let's go and bang and relist on that. And let's go and show you guys the team that we are now sitting with. So Rashford got sold on, and we've now replaced him with Gabriel Jesus with a Hunter. And Matey Niels got sold on, and he's been replaced by one to watch Wan-Bissaka with an anchor. So the team now is going to play in a 4-2-3-1 as always. I think people decided Gabriel Jesus up front, which is a direct replacement for Rashford. Son as the middle cam and Jota as the left cam. So without further ado, let's go and jump into 2 games and see how our new players play. So there is our first opponent's team. You only got a glimpse of it because I was recording whilst forgetting to record. But yeah, nothing too crazy, but he does have 3 weekly cards showing he is an avid weekly goer. So yeah, it should be interesting. It should be hopefully a good game. But yeah, let's go and show you the highlights.
Can't switch in this anyway.
Yeah, I've had that as well. Oh
So
god.
bad.
Apparently I can't get rid of the ball as well. It's a good finish as well. But yeah, I don't know. I can't think of what the excuse I want to use there. No, actually no, I messed up there, didn't I? I get the ball and I, for some reason, flicks it to the top.
I don't think any goalkeeper saving that. That's Antoine Griezmann. Finesse.
Gold card.
Oh.
Oh, come on. That's it. Bullying.
Nigerian on Nigerian. Here we go. Mike Smalling. Oh, it's actually Joe Gomez.
Bro, the centre back. What?
Right. Oh god, he's useless. He's on a flare.
It's alright. Yeah, we have to time all the penalties.
Any leaks? Yeah, downstairs.
Oh,
he's getting sold to the fucking chipper.
Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Yeah, this guy's way better than me. It's the only reason he... No, we're messing up a lot of stuff here. Yeah, so we're messing up a lot of stuff.
Very bad team.
Oh, that's the second Griezmann finesse shot.
I'm telling you, bro.
2-0 down anyway. But there we go. There's that game. Nothing too amazing. Let's go and crack into another game, which hopefully we're not going to get absolutely rinsed by Griezmann finesse shots. Our second opponent's team is probably the best team I've played so far. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
This is definitely going to be the guy who passes it around the back against me. Although he hasn't had that luck, like Andre and Foot Champs. Oof. But no, he's got Dybala, he's got Ronaldo, he's got Mbappe.
Dunham. 5-star. Oh my god.
No! They can't. These players can't shoot. It's so sad.
No, that is team of the season, Allison. So.
With my good team, but this team. It's one of them jammy shots. It's probably with my centre back, isn't it?
Wilfred Ndidi.
Ndidi. 60. It was one of them ones where the shot is that bad. It just lofts it over the goalkeeper. I conceded one of them against team of the season's Smalling just the other day.
Shite.
Come on! Oh, just respond. Oh my gosh! I was gutted. Like he had like literally it was IRL input delay on him. Jesus, I mean it was 2 rockets. There you go, rocket number 1, back to it, rocket number 2. One corner to the other, but I'll take it. 2-0.
After 6 PM. That's when he'll be starting.
Oh, it's the finesse shots. I'm giving them too much time. Okay, it's good, Cyprian.
With Nathan Ake.
Now featuring David Myler. There we go. That was a nice little unconvincing win again. I don't know if we've had anything other than an unconvincing win, but there you go. Back underway to the safe space of trade. So just give you guys a little update of how it's going. We've sold on the Rashford. We actually bought for 2.6. The Lietno we bought for 1.7. The Barbario got for 1.8. This guy who I think we got for a K as such. So a lot of the silver selling on. We are well, sitting on basically nothing. So what we're going to do is wait for a few coins to come in. And then what we'll do is we'll crack underway with another advanced SBC. So just while we sell a bunch of the silvers on, we've once again just been picking up loads and loads of silvers via using that Silver Bundesliga basic filter. And you can see we can have them selling on right here. Got this guy for like 400 coins, got him for 400, got him for 1.2k earlier. And that was just going through the players one by one. But just while we were waiting for a few cards to go and sell on, we've decided to go and do another one of those advanced SBCs. So I wouldn't be surprised if we probably complete off the whole set. In today's episode, that'll probably be the only SBCs we'll be doing today, but this SBC is going to cost us 2.2k for an Electrum Players Pack. Bear in mind we get a rare gold in this. I think rare golds are all going for about 1.8, so if we get rare gold, give or take everything else in that pack is for free/profit. So, sadly the rare is not going to be the gold, so let's go and see what we're going to get. Of course, there's a lot of expensive silvers and bronzes out there, so what are we going to get? Oh, it's an Electrum, okay, 6 gold, 6 silvers. I didn't even notice that. Well, he'll be used for his league SBC. I don't think he's, yeah, it's not too much, sadly. Yeah, not really much in terms of SBC fodder, but the gold non-rares will, you know, cover themselves. But there we go, not bad. Underway with some more silver trading after this. So what I want to demonstrate right now is just, I guess, the method I'm doing where you can just use market knowledge and you can just go and snipe a bunch of players, and just how well it can work, you know, once you've got the market knowledge, because you can basically just go through sniping one by one at a rapid rate. So I can go and tell you a few of these prices whilst we go and snipe them. So this goalkeeper will sell for about 1.7k, so I'm going to get him for 750, that'd be perfect. This end mid sells for about, well, 2 to 2.5, so we can go and get him for 1, that'd be brilliant. Right backs sell for about 3 if I'm not wrong, so if any pop up 2, that'd be brilliant. Likewise with that. They move underway as centre backs, and as I say, what you do is you basically just have a good market knowledge of what all these players sell for, and you just go through them one by one and just see if there's anything, you know, excessively cheap as such. So we can get a deal for you guys. So these, if you can pick them up for about 7k, I believe, and then flip them for 9. Yeah, not quite enough money on that, but that's the sort of idea. That's all you can do is just go through them one by one. How do you know what players sell for? I do have a video on my channel for this, but basically you can just go through the footbin teams one by one. See where people aren't using players in specific positions on footbin. For example, if it's like a 4-4-2 for Bournemouth and they're not using one of the strikers, that'd indicate towards the strikers being one of the more expensive positions, and as a result you can go off the presumption that the silvers are expensive in that position, and therefore a good player to, I guess, add to your list as such and want to snipe. So as we do is just go through them one by one. And try and get good deals. He goes for about 2.2, so there's about 500 coins on them. Nothing too crazy. Goalkeepers, these go for about 2.5. Anything good? Any 1.5s? Nope. And then you move underway with the centre back, who goes for about 3k. Anything good? 2 3s. But yeah, that's basically what you do, and that's the method I'm doing to pick up loads and loads of deals. Just a little example right here of the sort of deals you can get. You can see all these ready 0.22. So this one has gone and picked up for 650. So obviously we'll go and flip that for 2.2 and make a nice little 1.5k profit after tax. But just go through players one by one right now. So we've gone and built this SBC. Right here, it's going to cost us 3.1k to do, and yeah, it's going to go give us a gold players pack, which isn't amazing in all fairness. Bear in mind the money right now is on gold rares, not gold non-rares, but there are quite a lot of teamy seasons that are non-rares, so maybe we'll hit lucky with it. So let's go and see what it has got for us. Yeah, we haven't got lucky with it. All right, but nonetheless, if we get Ligue 1 rare, that's still 4k. Is the rare going to be from Ligue 1? They're sadly not. But we do get a bunch of non-rares of value. I know Vahoni's worth a bit of money. Sister, I think, is still worth a little bit of money. Caladabra is worth a bit of money. Top Rack will be worth a little bit of money. So, nonetheless, we'll probably still profit about 6-7k off that. I think what we'll do next is we'll go and probably do the last of the advanced SBCs here, and then we'll go and upgrade the team. So we've gone and done the last of the advanced SBCs, which is going to cost us 10.7. This is going to give us a prime pack, and obviously we know rare golds are really expensive. And we're going to get a rare mega pack, which is nice. We've got loads of silver selling on, so what we're going to do is whatever money we get from here, we're going to use to upgrade the team, and then we're going to crack underway with the second set of 2 games of today's episode. So, hoping for big plays, because we're probably going to go for a blanket upgrade. So we're going to upgrade a bunch of players, because a bunch of players are run out of contracts, so I'll probably just go and sell them on and buy them back anyway. Actually, no, I probably won't do that. But yeah, we got loads of players to go and sell and buy and change up the team. So, let's go and see how these packs do. Obviously, all rare golds are worth a bit of money right now as well. I believe that's at least a boards. It's only a board, sadly. It is at Portugal, CDM. Please at least be an 84. No, it's 83. Danilo Pereira. Oh, and a 45k pack. Not amazing. Can we get some Ligue 1s? Obviously, they're all worth about 4k. We do indeed. We get 1 Ligue 1. We get a few 82s, which can have nice value. Yeah, not too bad whatsoever. I'll take it. It's not crazy, but still going to be about at least 10k from that. And it's going to open up this one, of course. Loads more players in this one. Hopefully, we can get something good. Again, whatever money we get is going to go directly into the team. And once again, is this one even a boards? No, it's not even a boards. That is horrible. Can it at least be a Ligue 1 player? No, it's only going to be Willian. Bunch of Ligue 1s in it. Go on. Be nice to me. Give me a bunch of Ligue 1 rares. We get another Ligue 1 rare. He's worth about 4k though, which isn't too bad. But not amazing packs. Oh, we get 2. There we go. Not too bad. So we're going to get like at least 12k off that. We get the centimetre cam, which is worth a bit of money. We get some position changes, left wing to left mid. So probably going to come out there with about 30-40k. And yeah, we'll go have a little look at the team and go and give it some upgrades. So the Twitch chat and myself have decided on 2 new upgrades. The first of those upgrades was definitely to get Joe Trout. We've kind of got Screen Bernard. And I can't believe you can get a Screen Bernard for 21.5. Like, that is very, very cheap, given his stats aren't amazing. But yeah, he's a very, very nice card. So that's him replacing Jota, finally. And then as a result of using Bernard, obviously you can't have 2 Everton players, so we're going to switch him out for, I think I gave chat the option of Road to the Final Torreira, second form Decore, second form McGinn, and they went with the likes of Decore with his Shadow, who we managed to pick up for, I think it was 29k. Now, There are players where I could use like Kante and Sane and so on, but I really do want to keep this to special cards because there's been so many special cards this FIFA that are instantly made redundant because they don't fit the meta curve or so on and so on. Or cards that have just become so cheap because they're not currently sitting in the meta. I think it's way more interesting to kind of go back and using these cards rather than just using your mainstream Kantes and Sanes as such. Ow. But there we go. That has been the upgrade to the team. What I'll do is going to play 2 games and show you the highlights. So our first game in divisions, because we've been put in Division 6, and we're playing against this guy who's running Palacios Silvercam from Sampdoria, including Laxa. It's a bit of a weird one. I'm not really picking up what he's putting down here, but I mean, it should be interesting nonetheless. Oh, he just dribbled the living daylights out of me. That dribbling was sick, but it is messy in the end of the day. Oh no, it isn't messy. Nope, it was Alan. Ah, yeah, his left it dribbling just got through like 3 players, but hey hey. Go on, Decore, lad. Go on, Decore. Oh, that fight off Decore. No! That was like a sick play to cut that back. Nice. Front post. Oh my god. With Son! That my shot was that bad. Really? Both goals have been front post rebound shots? Whatever. So just a quick little example of a bunch of players we bought via going through the expensive seal players one by one rather than sniping. Got this guy for 1, going to flip him for 2. This guy for 600, going to flip him for 1.4. Going to flip him for 1.5. Going to flip him for 3. Going to flip him for 1.5. Going to flip him for 2.2. Going to flip him for 1.5. 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 Going to flip him for, I think about 1.7. Oh no, 2. Ah, I'm going back on my prices, but there you go. That's basically what we do. You just go through players one by one, sniping them a fair bit cheaper than the rest, and then yeah, just flip them on. So just a little update of how things are going. We've gone and sold on loads of cards, including finally got rid of this guy. I've been buying for like 1.2k ish, and then a bunch of these gone. Again, 1k for him. I think I'm going for like a k or whatever. And now we've gone and in return bought loads and loads of more players. I think including another one of him. There you go. Bought for 1, gonna sell for 2. Let's walk you through a few of them. Gonna sell him for 2.2. Gonna sell him for 2.5. That was a nice snipe. Gonna sell him for I think 900. Him for 1.9. Him for like a k. Him for 2.8. Him for 6.5. Him for 2.8. And that's about it. But there you go. Just picking up a few more deals via the silver one by one. So just for the next 15 minutes before we grind up to 6 PM, we're just going to be doing a little bit of the Bundesliga basic sniping you saw us do. And what we'll do is we'll just show you any highlights. We've got ourselves a Buzek right here for 350. That's going to go up for 3k and make a nice little 2.5k. But we'll just show you any highlights between now and 6 PM. And then we'll do 6 PM rash investing. And then we'll give you guys some choices for upgrades on the team. So just before 6 PM comes upon us, just go for a few deals and a few cards we sold on. So got him for 1.2, got him for 1.1, him for 1.1k, got him for like 550, him for 1.2, Vieira for 600, both of these for 1.7, got him for 450, got him for 5.4, got him for 750, and then we're just selling on a bunch more. So hopefully going to get to around about 40k before 6 PM, and then obviously we'll be able to use that 40k at 6 PM in either investing in players used for objectives, investing in players used for SBCs, or just if there is anything else to do with our coins. So we've got ourselves about 30 seconds now. The first one we'll be looking for is going to be objectives, mainly because objectives have normally got some really good money on them, especially if they have like weird requirements. So that's the first thing we're going to be looking for. And then we'll move underway with looking at what the new SBCs are. Now, icon swaps do end today, but there is a little bit of a theory around that we might get more icon swaps, or just, you know, speculation and such. So should be quite a lot on objectives. On top of that, we might get an icon SBC or so on and so on. But we've only got 40k to work with, so let's see how far we can make that 40k go then. So, yep, new season started. Obviously, the season's nothing we're interested in. Obviously, it's new players in that, but it's not what we're looking for. Graylish. Score a finesse shot in 2 separate rising using EFL championships. Okay. Assist 2 goals in 2 separate rival wins. Okay, so this is a really interesting one. Let's look at EFL players. One sec. Let's go easy E. Interesting. Alright, so EFL. Okay, that's what we're looking for. We're going to be looking for EFL players. Let's go into the Championship right now. Trying to look who's going to be cheapo. Wayne Rooney maybe up a bit. Let's go and buy... Do I want to buy Wayne Rooney? Let me just go right now. Position, attackers. Attackers. You got Rooney, but... Mitrovic, Knockenhart, Augustusson. We'll go Augustusson, AUG. There we go. And go 75 rated. Augusto, is it? Oh, God, come on. France, Championship, striker, gold, 600. Let's go. Alright, and hopefully he's going to do well. So, 6 PM was actually really naff. I think unless you went in Rooney, which is someone had debated, but I just thought it was very risky, we kind of held off. But the Grealish's bought at 600, flipped for 900. The Augustin's bought at 600, flipped here for 1k, so that's not that bad. Then we just got the Knockenhart and the Augustin's up. But yeah, not crazy 6 PM. A little bit of money made, you know, maybe like 10k off a 40k investment. But yeah, pretty naff. You know, no generic SVC. I mean, the Mertens SVC is too expensive to do anything with 40k. And in the end of the day, I imagine the Mertens SVC is going to be too expensive to have that much of an effect on the market. Let's have a little look. 84. No, it's only 84 and an 86, but there isn't anything too crazy to go and invest in. But yeah, nonetheless, still probably made about 10-15k. But yeah, she could have gone into Rooney's, but obviously I saw Rooney's more risky because of him being inflated as a gold rare. So it's actually quite interesting today's content because it actually can affect the team a lot. Now, what I might allow myself to do is actually go and complete objective players. Obviously, using EFL players is against using the Premier League players. But then again, I think players like Grealish would be way too good to turn down just for the sake of what's it called? For the sake of going against the rules as such. So what we might do is we may do the likes of Grealish. Also looking at the season pass, haven't looked at it too much. So let's go and see if there's anyone in here that will go and affect the team. Prem player, nah, this player is normally a minor league player. Cool players, but again, they're just not going to affect the team. Let's check out the second bunch of players, good bunch of icons there. Okay, there is only 2 lots. So obviously the likes of Gabriel Jesus here would be the only objective player that hit the team. Obviously if we can obtain him, we will go for him, but yeah. But it's more importantly, I think the Jack Grealish is a player who will be going and hunting down because, yeah, that is quite the player we could get for this team. So we've had a bunch of players sell on, including our 6 PM cards. So there you can see all the Knockenharts, all the Jonathans and all the Augustussons. We've also had a bunch of the silver sell on. We've got a lot of these for like 1.1. I think we got this guy for 350 and these guys for 1k. And we've got loads and loads of silvers left. Well, actually, no, we don't really. We've got a few silvers left sell on. So that's probably going to bring us up to 80k. So this is the end of the episode. So we've got you guys some decisions on where to upgrade the team. So you can see the team's looking pretty well, but we've got 2 sets of upgrades. We've got upgrade 1, which is Team of the Season Leno for Pope. And first and former Adama Traore for the likes of St. Maxim. And we got the second set, which is Team of the Week moment Schmeichel for the likes of Pope. And the likes of Road to the Final Traore for the likes of Ndidi. Because, of course, if we're using Schmeichel, that's the Leicester players who need to change up the CDM. So those are the options. So basically goalkeeper one way or the other. But goalkeeper and right wing, or goalkeeper and CDM. Where would you guys like to see us upgrade? But that is it for episode 2. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Hopefully, again, it's been a nice variety of content. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the series as such. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow with, well, do make sure to vote. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another episode.